Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Cultivate Agri. In this session we discuss the agronomy questions, and in the upcoming videos we discuss animal husbandry questions. So subscribe this channel to get notification. The succeeding crop planted before harvesting the preceding crop is. You can write the answer in the comment box section. If the second crop is planted before the harvest of first crop, it is relay cropping, also known as overlapping cropping. If the second crop is planted after the harvest of first crop, it is sequential cropping, also known as non-overlapping cropping. So the answer is both B and C, option E. To reduce sorghum effect, dash percentage more nitrogen to be applied at the time of first fertilizer dose of succeeding crop. The sorghum has wide carbon-nitrogen ratio, so it takes longer time to decompose and also leads to lack of nitrogen for the succeeding crop. To reduce the sorghum effect, 25% more nitrogen to be applied. So the answer is option C. The leaves of eucalyptus globules exudate allelochemicals, reduce the growth of. Allelochemicals means toxic substances or chemical substances released by one crop species on the other crop species in intercropping. Here the leaves of eucalyptus globules reduce the growth of mustard seeds. Option C. To obtain well-developed zinc, harvest index must be. Harvest index is photosynthesis, that is effective fixation of carbon dioxide. The more effective carbon dioxide fixation, there is well developed zinc. Zinc means grains. So the answer is option C, high. Due to soil color, the part of incoming radiations are reflected. The percentage of income radiations reflected is. The income radiations are reflected by size and shape of leaves, height of plant, and soil color, which causes the climate of plant humid and attracts insects and pests. So the percentage of incoming radiations reflected is albedo. The answer is option D. Based on water surplus, water deficit, and cropping system, agroclimatic zones are divided into. Agroclimatic zones means it is a land unit where the climate is suitable for growth of plants. So it is divided into 15 zones. Option D. If the question is based on water surplus and water deficit only, the agroclimatic zones are divided into 11. You have to click the option A. At present, India is divided into dash agroecological zone. Agroecological zone is a land unit characterized by flora, fauna, and vegetation. Here the crop production is less possible. So agroecological zone is divided into 21. Option B. The climate of lower Gangetic Plain in agroclimatic zone is one of the agroclimatic zone is lower Gangetic Plain. Here the climate is moist, humid and dry humid. So the answer is option D, both A and C. You can make notes for agroclimatic zone. Divide the agroclimatic zones into 15 parts according to state, annual rainfall, crops grown and climate. It is easy to recall. The cultivation of crops in areas where the annual rainfall is 750 mm to 1150 mm is, if the annual rainfall is less than 750 mm, it is dry farming. If the annual rainfall is between 750 mm to 1150 mm, is dryland farming. If the annual rainfall is more than 1150 mm, it is rainfed farming. So the answer is option B, dryland farming. Dash is the example of limb farming type to reduce seepage loss and evaporation loss. In dryland farming, the runoff should be collected and stored for further irrigation. It is stored in farm ponds and field bunds. So there is a chance for evaporation loss and moisture loss. To reduce this seepage loss and evaporation loss, a thin film should be applied to the farm ponds. So the example of limb farming type is Mobby leaf, option D. An interval of dash meter, the windbreak should be repeated. The windbreak means the trees and shrubs are planted across wind direction to reduce moisture loss and wind speed. The wind speed is effective in up to 300 meter. Above 300 meter, there is no effect. So the windbreak should be repeated at an interval of 300 meter. That is option D. In soil loss equation due to water erosion, K denotes the high intensity rainfall for longer duration causes soil loss. This soil loss can be predicted by soil loss equation. Here K denotes soil erodibility, so the answer is option C. When deficiency of rainfall is above 50% of the normal, dash occurs. According to deficiency of rainfall, the areas may be drought or severe drought or agriculture drought. If the deficiency of rainfall is above 50% of normal, it is severe drought. Option C. If the annual rainfall is less than 75% of normal, it is drought. International Crop Research Institute for the Semi-Arid Tropics established that option B, Hyderabad. To control seepage loss, dash is much effective. Seepage means the horizontal flow of water from the irrigation canal. So the irrigation canal must be lined to reduce moisture loss. Here the option is B, waterborne asphalt emulsion. Rattoning is the example of in sequential cropping. The second crop is planted after the harvest of first crop simultaneously. So rattoning is the example of sequential cropping. Here the option is B. Pyra and Euthira are examples of. Pyra and Euthira means the showing of pulses before the harvest of rice. So it comes under relay cropping, also known as overlapping cropping. Here the answer is option C, overlapping cropping. DAS is considered for live irrigation and to mitigate drought. Here the gravitational water means the water moves downward due to gravity. Capillary water means the water hold in the capillary zone which is available to plant. Hygroscopic water means the water tightly held by soil. So here we can able to collect runoff and stored for further irrigation and also to mitigate drought. So the answer is option B, runoff. DAS effect saves up to 25% nitrogen application during decomposition for the use of succeeding crop. The legume plant fixes atmospheric nitrogen in the soil and increases the nitrogen status of soil. Here the legume plant saves up to 25% nitrogen. So the answer is option B. DAS convert inorganic phosphorus into organic form of phosphorus and able to extract insoluble forms of soil phosphorus. The legume plant has more advantages. It fixes atmospheric nitrogen and also extract soil phosphorus. So the option is C. Legume convert inorganic phosphorus into organic form. I hope you understand the explanation of the questions. If you need any update, you can write it in the comment box section. Agronomy revision notes will be uploaded later. You can get it from the Telegram channel. It is available in low price. Thank you.